Oh no. That is a hazard. That could be bad for my employees. We should have brought more concrete. That looks sick. That is cool. Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Satisfactory playthrough series episode. Thank you so much for tuning in today from wherever you are in the world, and I hope you're having a great day. We're gonna go ahead and recap what we did in the last episode before jumping into today's gameplay, but before that, you know what to do. If you enjoy this content and want to support me, make sure to smash that like button because it helps me out, and subscribe if you're new here so you don't miss any future content. With that, let's go ahead and get into the game. So, in the last episode, we finished this beauty before your very eyes. You can see it's running smoothly. We've got wire on every floor and cable coming out of the third floor there. Got two lines, one line of wire and one line of cable coming to our assembly supercenter. We haven't hooked up the third floor yet. That is something that we're still gonna work on in the future, but right now we have all the cable and wire that we could possibly ask for. So let me hop down here and scurry along. These four assemblers here are making automated wiring, so they're using a ton of cable, 50 cable per minute, which is why we had to, and by the way, just this floor alone amounts to 400 wire per minute. Just these four assemblers are consuming 400 wire a minute, which is why we had to spruce up our copper supercenter over here. But in total, we have 600 wire per minute output from this baby, and it's great. Hasn't given us any problems since. We've got a perfectly balanced flow over here, but we have a problem with the power. As you guessed it, you can see our max consumption has now surpassed our capacity by almost 300, like 240 megawatts. So this is a dangerous line to be playing on because all of these swings are so close to our capacity here. This is the maximum power that we can supply at any given moment. And you know, I don't even want to try hooking up that third level until we've taken care of our power needs here. So I've ran out of the power shards. Like, I still have some, but it's not a lot. I have 6, and that's because we've been using them to bump up our supply with the miners so that we can get more out of our mines. So the only thing there's left to do now is to set up an additional power plant. So we're gonna go ahead and do that in this episode. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Okay, the first thing I need to do is make sure that I've got all of the supplies. We're gonna go ahead and... Okay, I wanted to show you guys this really quickly. Notice anything weird in this frame? Yeah, there's... Our clone is just floating up there. She's doing some kind of levitating meditation. Whoa, did she just move? Whoa. Yeah, I've never seen her do that before. She just like put her hands up to her face, almost in like or maybe it was her heart. Maybe she was saying namaste. Oh no, she's just sipping coffee. That is fucking creepy. Like, that is really creepy. Just sipping coffee. There you go. I took away the tower that was underneath her, and now she's just floating up there. But I like it. I like the effect. It's kind of cool. Alright, so what I'm going to go for with the additional power plant is exactly the same as the one we already set up over on the beach. It was an 8 generator setup, so we're going to go ahead and make sure that we've got all of the supplies to set up 8 generators. So we're going to just add 8 of these puppies. And look at that, we already have everything we need. We're gonna need a bunch of pipe as well. And in addition to the pipe, let's see. We are gonna need cable, but we have a whole lot of cable. We have 900 cable to be exact. And what else do we need? We need water extractors. We already have 2 extra in the water, so we only need 2 more. And for that, we're gonna need copper sheets. We need copper sheets for the pipe as well. So let's just go and... Alright. That is a hazard. That could be bad for my employees. It's a lawsuit waiting to happen. Okay, our copper sheets are going to be somewhere in here. Here we are. We haven't set up any copper sheet constructors in our copper factory yet, but that's a low priority because we don't really use a whole lot of copper sheets. We don't really use copper sheets too much, and we have a huge storage of them. So I think we have everything we need. We're gonna go ahead and head out. Zoom. I still haven't fixed the I know Gimsels said, well, technically he said we could break the space-time continuum and enter another dimension, but I haven't set up any of the additional entrances along this part of the path, so it's still kind of slow. I keep forgetting to do that. Just add it to the list of things to do that we'll never get to. Alright, so there's our 2 extra water extractors right below us, and this power plant's gonna go right onto the beach. Just right out here. You know what would be cool is a floating power plant, like floating over the water. Wouldn't that be awesome? Let's think about this for a second. That would just require like pumps, I guess. Let's think about this. Let's see what that would look like. This might not be a bad idea. Let's build a platform out. Oh no, we should have brought more concrete. Alright folks, so I just built out a mock-up of what this might look like. This could be a floating power plant just above the water. And that might be pretty cool. I'm kind of liking this idea. But I ran out of concrete, so I'm gonna run back. And I mean, this lake is huge, so I might even push this out a little further. But first, we need concrete. Be back in a jiffy. Whew, what a landing. Let's get a ladder here. All right, and let's build this out a little further over the water so we really get that island effect. And you know what I'm saying? I like how this is looking. Even another tile out, another row out would be good. Where did that go? I built something way under the water there. Whoops. And it's gonna have to be a lot wider. Okay, I think this is a good start. Let's just see what the space is gonna look like. Let's go ahead and throw down a generator. And of course the inputs are gonna come from this side. So, what is this? Floor is too steep. Oh, is it too steep? Oh, it's the gap. Okay. Alright, I gotcha. So, we need at least 4 tiles to fit this fat ass on here. So, let's push it right up to the edge. There's 1, and we're just gonna fill this in. Alright folks, here it is. Let me know what you think. I think it's not too shabby here. Pretty proud of my work. We've got 8 generators all on this little floating island, and it's really gonna add some pop to this whole factory over here. We're gonna end up probably removing these tiles so that it's really just a floating factory. We're gonna have to get creative with how we bring the belt out here and get all the resources up, but so far it's very nice. Maybe we'll go ahead and do all the routing with the conveyor belts and whatnot first. So let's get into that. I need to go look at the example of the one I already made because I'm not really sure how to lay this pupper out. I do know that we're gonna need 2 pipes, same as this setup here. I like the way that I set this up with the 2, you know, maybe I could have the 2 pipes coming from both sides, but I like how they're on that upper level and then come down like that with the belts being routed behind. So let's see, these are Mach 2s. Well, in the back it's Mach 2s, but these are all Mach 1s. And coming out of here is a Mach 2. Right now, I think this is perfectly balanced. So we've got 120. But yeah, we've got 15 per minute times 8. Somebody please help me do math. My calculator will help me. So 120, that's perfectly balanced. So what we need to do is put 2 shards in here and bump this up to 200%. And we're gonna have to split this into 2 level 2s. Let's see how we're gonna want to bring that belt out. We can probably just do it along the pipe here. Alright, so we're gonna take this belt down and set up a 2-way split. I'm just trying to make this look pretty by routing it underneath the existing pipe. I don't know how well this is going to work, but I'll just give it a try. So far it looks pretty good. And then we're going to need to split it. I don't know if this can go underwater, but let's see. Oh, it can. It most certainly can. Oh, but we can't. We can't swim and build. What type of game is this? Totally unrealistic. We're out of reinforced. Oh, you son of a... I'll be right back, folks. Still haven't figured out how to get lights up, though, to be honest, I haven't really tried figuring it out too much. But here comes nighttime, our oh so beloved moon, which provides... Actually, in this case, we have some decent amount of light. Usually it's a lot fucking darker. Like right here, wherever you've got a shadow, becomes the worst. And now that we're trying to build underwater, it's gonna make our lives very difficult. Oh right, we have a flashlight. Okay, now for the epic underwater. Oh wait, you know what? We're gonna move these out of the way for a second so we can be good engineers and line things up. Look at that, the underwater conveyor. The aesthetics are amazing. Okay, we need to set up a belt up here, and I think we can just do... We had one line splitting into all of them, so we'll just do that. Just gonna have a ton of splitters in front of each one. And how do we want the spacing to be? Oh yeah, we need a little bit of space so that the tubes can come down. How's that? Is that too much? Feels like too much. Well, actually, what would the tube look like? Let's see, how did we have... Oh right, we had one of these babies. Let's say we have this here. Yeah, that looks aligned. So this would look like that. We have some splitters here. Nice little 45-degree angle. Beautiful. And so our splitters would basically have to be a bit behind this. That works. Although then why not just make it behind the line? Make it, well, a little more proper, if you will. So we're just going to do the same along all of these except turn this around. Alright, and then we're going to have a level 2 belt connecting all of them. And that's going to split off into level 1s. This is going to be our level 2 that the conveyor belt's going to connect to. So we're going to go ahead and drop this down into the water. Maybe like that. And now see about routing this baby. Yes. Yes. Yes! It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. You know what? It's not that beautiful. It's nice. It's a good start, but what I really want is for it to go round. Can't tell, is this connecting? Yeah. I want it to go around this part. Oh yeah. Now that's more like it. That's more like it. Oh, I can't wait to see this coal come out of the water. Bring it to Papa. Can't even tell where it is. The graphics are just not there. But we know it's coming. We can see it going into the water. Just can't see it traveling under the water. Any minute now. Any second, folks. There it is! The wet coal dripping with sweet. Ah! Alright, well, if you wanted the underwater view, there you have it. Pretty cool! Now let's make our way back up there. Alright, and it's daylight, so we can turn our flashlight off. Makes things a bit easier. Now let's connect these pipes. For the water extractors, we need to have 2 water extractors going into 1 pipe for a set of 4. So we're going to just do 2 on this side and then 2 on the other side, I think. Let's go ahead and hook up 2 here. Taking a cold plunge. I guess we can route this underwater. Or should we route it up there? It's not a bad look. It's kind of clean, actually. I feel like we're gonna need a ladder here because we fall a lot. Yeah, easy access, baby. Give me a side look, come on. Oh yeah, we got it. Now we're gonna go underwater. Just go straight down. Alright, we can't. What's kind of cool about building it down is that it's out of sight. It's kind of nice. I forget how this is all hooked up. It's a mess. It's a goddamn mess. Yeah, this is already... Each one of these is already hooked up to 4. And these are the biomass connections. So one of these is running it back to the main line. I guess it's the outer one. Okay. Right now, we basically just need to hook it up to the main line and pray that we don't go out of power. Because this shit is complicated as hell and I have no idea how it's hooked up. So we need another power pole. Oh, you know what? I should actually reconnect these here. Do that as fast as I can so I don't lose power. Okay. Now these 4 should be getting water soon. I don't know if we have enough lift. We might have to add a pump. Okay, the water's coming up. But it is struggling a bit, so let's see. So the amount of water is really... But where's the lift? Isn't this supposed to have some info on the lift? Whatever, I think we need to set up a pump here. We're gonna connect this to the same connection up there. Hopefully that works. That's full. That's full. Let's go check and make sure that we have enough water. This looks like a bit higher than 20 meters, so I'm a little worried. Okay, we're saturated with water, and that's starting to go. Let's connect all these to power. Okay. So these 4 generators are now hooked up to power. There, look at that! Nice little bump in our power output. We have an extra 300 megawatts and we've almost gone over our max consumption. So let's go ahead and add the other 4. Okay, we just hooked up the other 4 and we're waiting for the water to build up here, and it's so much faster with the pump. So now I know anytime you have any kind of upward slope in your pipe, it's best to just put a pump near the extractor. And I guess this is within 20 meters because this thing is flowing really freaking fast, and water should be making it to all the way down here to our 4th, which I think is right here, 4th generator pretty soon. As soon as like the first ones fill up, we should get more water down here. It just takes a little bit at a time. So you can see these are coming on and off as the water makes its way down, and starts to saturate all of them. Any minute now we'll hit saturation with the water here. Any minute now. What the heck? Okay, 45 times 4 is only 180. So I'm not sure how we're not getting enough water. Wait a minute. Are these... Do I need to overclock? I forgot. So this is 120 per minute. So we're getting 240 out of these when combined. Yeah, we should have 240. Not sure why we're not getting saturation. Very strange. I'm a little confused. Or does it just take a little while to saturate? Is that what it is? Well, all 4 are burning. Okay, yeah. It is starting to saturate. And our power hasn't gone down at all. We're well above the max consumption. So I think we're good. It's working like it's supposed to. It's actually making sense. Imagine that. It should fill up very soon. So it's already full. Yeah, so that's what it was. Just needed some time to wake up. Let's get a wide angle shot at this. Look at that. Look at that. Holy shiitake mushrooms. That looks sick. That is cool. Well, I'm really happy with how this turned out, and we have fixed our power problem, most importantly, but this is freaking awesome. I think we should make it a legit island. I don't like that hanging cable there. I have to tighten that up a bit. Oh no! No! We accidentally we deleted one of our generators. Oh god, how could this happen? You gotta be careful where you're pointing this thing. Okay, I just did it again. I deleted a 4 tile. Oh boy, this is really dangerous. Alright, nothing to fear, back online, all is well in the world of Satisfactory. Now we're gonna do this a lot more carefully here. I need to point this gun down. Where's the safety on this thing when you need it? There it is. There's our island power plant. How do you like them apples? Sweet. Sweet! Alright, that's gonna do it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to smash that like button and support me. Subscribe for all future episodes. If this is the first time you're watching this series, I'm gonna link the playlist in a card above this video as well as in the description. Thank you guys again for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.